Good morning, everyone. My name is Ayola Lawale Oluwaseyi. Today, I'll be looking at one of the most fundamental topics in microeconomics, which is market structure. First, what is market? Market is simply an arrangement between a buyer and a seller to effect transactions. However, there is a need to examine the major difference between types of market and structures of market. In every economy, there are basically four types of market. These include product market, money market, foreign exchange market, labor market. For each of these markets, there is a price. In the money market, we have interest rate as the price. In the foreign exchange market, also known as forex market, we have exchange rate as the price. In the labor market, we have wages and salaries. But our focus for this lecture is on the product market. In the product market, we have buyers and sellers who basically trade in physical goods. It creates a platform for buying and selling of physical goods. Now, any attempt to examine the various arrangements of transaction, we are talking about structures of market. What are the various arrangements? We may have an arrangement whereby there is one seller and many buyers. From the word one, mono, this structure of market or arrangement of market is called monopoly market. That is, a structure of market where we have one seller and many buyers is a monopoly market. Also, we may have two sellers and many buyers. From the word two, duo, this is called a duopoly market. A duopoly market structure, a monopoly market structure. Also, we may have an arrangement of few sellers and many buyers. What we must understand here is two is also few, but in case of number of sellers that are countable, that is, when the number of sellers is above 2, and we can actually account for the total number of sellers in our industry, we regard to that market as oligopoly market. Now, in this market, we are talking about a countable number of sellers in an industry, and a typical example of this is the telecommunication industry, whereby we can actually account for the total number of service provider in the industry. Also, we have another structure of market known as monopolistic competitive market and perfect competitive market. So the major similarity of these two markets is they both have large number of sellers and buyers. In both markets, we have large number of sellers and buyers. That is the major similarity. And the major difference between the two markets is, in a perfect market, the firms sell similar and non-differentiated products. Firms in a perfect market, they sell similar and what do I mean? They sell the same product and you cannot differentiate one product from the other. In an industry where firms sell similar and non-differentiated products, that market is called a perfect competitive market. In a monopolistic competitive market, firms sell similar but differentiated products. That is the major difference between these two markets. A typical example of product that can fit into monopolistic competitive market is bottled water. The content of a bottled water is the same, but the brand name differentiates one bottled water from the other. So we can say that brand name differentiates monopolistic competitive market from perfect competitive market. In our subsequent video, we'll be looking at how to determine average revenue and marginal revenue in a perfect competitive market. Thank you.